Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intensity number 3. We have 2 Quest for Gold tournament matches tonight. Let's get into it. That's next. And first up, we have Chris Davidson versus Jaxson Pallas in a submission match. Chris Davidson walking out first. Last time we saw him in action was at Odyssey against D4, fighting for the AWE World Championship. He put up a good fight, but was unable to capture the AWE World Championship. D4 putting the 1 in 2-1 for Chris Davidson. Coming out next, we have Jaxson Pallas. Keep in mind, last time we saw him, he and his tag team partner Tengu won a tag team match against Free Agent, Liberator, and Damian Kai of Next Level. Jaxson Pallas, very talented young star, but Chris Davidson is such a veteran. And we know Chris Davidson has been working in that shin bar. It's going to be very difficult for Jaxson Pallas to overcome.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's wrestle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is underway. They lock up collar and elbow. Jaxson Pallas kick to the knee. Jaxson Pallas spike DDT. Looked like he wanted to go for a cover, but remembering it's a submission match, and he looks like he's going for a sharpshooter. Can he get it over? Can he? Chris Davidson really close to the ropes here, though.
He's in the ropes. 1, 2.
Jaxson Pallas early on already locking in the sharpshooter. And clubbing the back, Chris Davidson. Jaxson Pallas already on the offensive. Knee to the lower back repeatedly. Trying to do some work on the lower back of Chris Davidson. Jaxson Pallas. Jaxson Pallas, belly to belly slam, doing more damage to that back. And now, has the ankle. Chris Davidson fighting out with kicks to the face. And now Chris Davidson applying in a submission of his own. Jaxson Pallas reaching, trying to get to the rope, and Chris isn't going to let him get there. Chris pulling it back. It looks like Jaxson turns over and is trying to. There, he gets to the ropes.
2, 3, 4.
Chris Davidson. Chris Davidson has a chance to be #1 contender once again for D4's World Championship. Drop kick dropping Jaxson Pallas right on the mat. Side headlock applied here by Chris Davidson. Chris Davidson staying on the offensive against Jaxson Pallas. Jaxson Pallas trying to fight out with elbows right to the midsection. Jax Pallas back suplex. Chris Davidson, he's had a history of issues with that back thanks to Luna Tank. Now Jaxson Pallas seeing what he can do. Looks like he's going to show us something, and a full Nelson applied. And he is wrecking Chris Davidson right now. Chris Davidson manages to get to the ropes.
2, 3.
I think that was the only way he was going to break that hold. Jaxson Pallas looks infuriated that his hold was broken up. Chris Davidson could be lights out. Jaxson Pallas looking looking for his next offense. Oh, and the shin bar applied. Chris Davidson out of nowhere. This could be all she wrote for Jaxson Pallas. Jaxson trying to fight out, smacking Chris Davidson with all the strength he can muster while still in the shin bar. Jaxson Pallas finally getting out, but Chris Davidson immediately transitions into a crossface. Jaxson Pallas looks like he might be out cold. And the referee gonna get in and check on Jaxson Pallas.
1.
There's 1.
2.
And 2. One more and Jaxson Pallas is done.
Not that easy.
But Chris releases the hold right before. Chris releasing the hold, wanting to do more damage to Jaxson Pallas. Probably still upset about the loss at Odyssey against D4.
Gotta be done.
Complete shot! Just disgraceful on behalf of Chris Davidson. Jaxson Pallas doesn't even know where he is right now. And the shin bar! Good night, Jaxson Pallas.
Check him, man.
Referee, 1.
2.
And he's got 2 and 1 more and he's done.
3. That's the match.
That's all she wrote for Jaxson Pallas. Chris Davidson. Very impressive showing.
You know, I don't know what's next for me here in AWE. After the loss to D4, he was at his very best. I just wasn't in mine yet. He's right, maybe I can't hold my own weight. But you know what? I'm gonna prove him wrong. So you know what? Atlas Liger, here in a couple of weeks, a month, 2, I don't care. You defend your title against who you're gonna defend it to. But you better keep that sumbitch warm, because I'm coming for your ass.
Challenging Atlas Liger, Damon Creed. Atlas Liger changing his name to Damon Creed at Odyssey. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like we have a match that wasn't announced. Sounds like Darren Savior coming out here, the free agent that lost to Damian Kai at Odyssey. Looks like he's ready to go. And yep, I've just received word, ladies and gentlemen, that this match is a showcase match. Whoever wins this contest gets to choose what brand they will be going to and will get a contract for that brand. The loser will still be a free agent. Darren Savior. Darren Savior looks bummed. He couldn't earn a contract against Damian Kai. He put on one hell of a match against Damian Kai. Couldn't get the job done. Darren Savior, we've seen him compete twice in this company already. This will be his 3rd time. Maybe the 3rd time's the charm. Maybe he can pick up victory here and sign a contract of his choosing. Couldn't beat Damian Kai. And speaking of Damian Kai, his tag team partner, The Liberator, his one-time tag team partner. Maybe they'll link up again, but looks like The Liberator, the free agent, coming out here, taking off the shoes. He's known for his,
Are you ready?
He has an MMA background.
Are you ready? Let's wrestle.
Darren Savior. Darren Savior, I can't help but feel sorry for Darren Savior as they lock up collar and elbow. Savior fought so valiantly against Damian Kai at Odyssey to get disposed of by the second Inferno knee strike. And the Liberator giving Darren Savior the distance, but maybe setting up for something. Darren Savior looks like He's not going to give the Liberator what he wants. Oh, and a super kick to the face from the Liberator. Darren Savior went for a big kick. Liberator says it brings back memories. Wrist lock from Darren Savior, wrenching on the arm, and a kick to the back of the knee. Darren Savior going to town on that left arm of the Liberator. Liberator trying to get feeling back into that arm. Drop kick to the ribs. Darren Savior, he's facing a tank right now, and he's staying on the offensive with big right hands. And another, keeping this momentum train going. Darren Savior setting it up. Went for a kick, but Liberator catches him. Works into a Boston grab, and Darren Savior might have to tap out right here on intensity. Darren Savior manages to flip Liberator over. Darren Savior, what a close call there. Oh, and a big chop from Liberator, another one. Super kick caught him on the forehead. Liberator, we saw how impressive he was as he stops away at Darren Savior. Liberator has full control right now, has a hold of that arm. Darren Savior in a bad way right now. Another stomp. Liberator showing no mercy for Darren Savior. Liberator has Darren Savior up. Fireman's carry. Death Valley driver. Putting him right on the top of the shoulders, the neck, whatever you want to call it. And Darren Savior, you see the eyes are glazed over, glossy-eyed. Looks like the beginning of the end. Liberator calling for it. Reminds me of a bigger Shawn Michaels bicycle kick, dropping Darren Savior. Liberator has a big smile on his face, and I think I know why. But he's not going to go for the cover. He's going to pick Darren Savior up. Spinning heel kick. Makes solid contact with the chin. Darren Savior, better luck next time. Ladies and gentlemen, the Liberator is going to the brand of his choosing. And that's Charlie Mack's music. What's he doing out here?
How are you doing, Mr. Liberator? See that you've joined the big dogs over here at AWE. And I've heard through the grapevine that since you beat Darren Savior, that you've chosen intensity. Now let me fill you in on something. The powers that be here at AWE have given me the opportunity to make a match here. Since I am a top 3 guy on intensity, of course, my first 3 matches have been against the top superstars here in the whole company, aside from D4 himself. But since you've chosen intensity, how about I make your first match on intensity right here, right now?
Alright.
You heard it here first.
Top 3. I want to make that a top 4.
Liberator
Right. Are you ready?
has chosen intensity,
Are you
and
ready?
he's already getting his first match
Let's wrestle
toward
again.
his record right here against Charlie Mack, the Mercenary. Charlie Mack coming out here fresh off a loss against Damon Creed at Odyssey. Actually, fresh off a loss to Henry Mack in a 30-minute Ironman match last week on Next Level. Liberator didn't get all of the super kick, but Charlie Mack may have made contact with the heel instead of the toe. Liberator not going to give him time to rest. Big right hands from the Liberator. Leg DDT on Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack has yet to win his first match in this company. He is indeed a top 3 guy on intensity thus far. We haven't seen Luna Tank. We haven't seen Nick Bowe make their appearances on intensity yet. We haven't even seen Ricky Avery, Big Rick. We haven't seen Tanner Andrews, the new rookie, as well. Intensity missing a lot of star power right now with everything going on in the world. Charlie Mack, he's been a constant. He's been a mainstay. He's challenged the top guys over there. Chris Davidson, Damon Creed, formerly known as Atlas Liger. He's challenged them all. He's faced Henry Mack in a 30-minute Ironman match. He's been in that battle royal. I'm telling you, he is destined for success, and he's destined to be a star on intensity if he keeps facing people week in and week out. And you see Darren Savior there in the background. Darren Savior studying.
You're in the ropes. Break it up. 1.
We'll see if Darren Savior gets another shot at a contract here in AWE. Liberator, though, all of his momentum has went down the drain as Charlie Mack is in full control. But Liberator, big right. Charlie Mack, big right. Massive right. Even larger right. And a humongous chop. All these different adjectives to describe the size of these blows. And Liberator catches Charlie Mack and puts him right on his head.
1, 2.
But Charlie Mack somehow turned that into a cover. Charlie Mack, after taking the punishment, was able to cover the Liberator. Knee to the gut from Charlie Mack. Liberator counters. Looked like Charlie Mack was going for a suplex, but a big vertical suplex from the Liberator, putting Charlie Mack right on his tailbone and stomping away at the Mercenary. And we know what this is. There's that big body splash.
1.
And Charlie Mack counters into a cover of his own.
1, 2.
Liberator counters. These two men, I'm telling you, the Liberator has this athleticism akin to Henry Mack. He's larger than Henry Mack, but has similar athleticism. And a chop across the chest, and a kick across the gut. And a chop across the chest, and a kick across the gut. And another kick to the ribs this time. Charlie Mack, another one. Spinning heel kick out of seemingly nowhere. Hashtag out of nowhere. Liberator super kick dropping the Mercenary Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack just got his, I'm telling you, Charlie Mack got his stuff ran right there.
2. 3.
Charlie Mack needing a reprieve. Liberator managed to string together these kicks.
5.
Come on.
Charlie Mack saying, come on.
Come on.
6.
Come on. It's intensity.
Liberator not gonna give it to him. Drop kick.
1, 2.
Kick out at 2 from Charlie Mack. Liberator. Body blows. And an elbow to the leg. Leg DDT into a leg lock.
1.
Charlie Mack had both shoulders down, trying to keep the shoulders off the mat while trying to escape the submission. That's not an easy
He's in the ropes.
task.
Break it up. 1.
Liberator going to go ahead, let Charlie Mack out early at a count of 1. Liberator bicycle kick misses. Charlie Mack roundhouse catches him right on the back of the skull. Rules of engagement from Charlie Mack. We've seen him hit that move on Chris Davidson and almost get a victory. And Charlie Mack, rules of engagement, picks up his first win in AWE against newly signed Liberator.
Ska jag säga vad jag top 4. You only win some against Darren Saver. He's not even signed yet.
Charlie Mack talking all that smack. Might be on Cinemax.
Charlie Mack. You just picked up your first victory in AWE. How does it feel to finally get over that hump?
Feels amazing. See, I've been thrown to the wolves this past few weeks going against Chris Davidson, who just had a match with D4 for the World Championship. And then, of course, Atlas Lager and Henry Mack. Put on a hell of a show with Atlas Lager, but at the end, it was just his experience, his moxie, and his devilish ways that ended up beating me. So you know what? I'm not stopping there, because eventually you'll see the Intensity Champion where it belongs. And then, of course, once I get that, I'll be coming after you, D4.
Charlie Mack making his intentions known. But next we see King Neon for the first time in action since Lifeline against the rookie Damian Kai in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That all is next, ladies and gentlemen. You know that. King Neon was a no-show at Odyssey to face Atlas Liger, now Damon Creed, for the Intensity Championship. King Neon suffered a concussion at the hands of D4 at Lifeline when he lost his World Championship. And this is the first match we'll get to see King Neon back in action. King Neon is in the building. Even though we don't have a building. I know I've made that joke before, but I'm making it again. King Neon, setting the crown on the ground. I'm not a rapper. Taking a look at King Neon. 0-0 thus far in year 2. And of course, the former AWE World Champion. But this man right here, Damian Kai, is experienced beyond his years. He seems like a veteran in the ring, even though he's only just begun here in AWE. Damian Kai 1-2 record, picking up his first victory at Odyssey against Darren Savior, as Darren Savior fought for an AWE contract. And his 2 losses coming at the hands of Henry Mack, and also coming at the hands of Tengu and Jaxson Pallas. That Inferno knee strike, I tell you, is one of the deadliest finishing maneuvers I've seen in a long time.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's wrestle.
Damian Kai and King Neon about to get it on. And not in the way that you dirty-minded folks are thinking. As King Neon goes into a wrist lock. Still wrenching the arm of Damian Kai. King Neon inside headlock applied. Damian Kai pushes him off. King Neon shoulder block. King Neon runs over. Damian Kai leapfrogs. Deep arm drag from Damian Kai. And an enziguri. What offense from Damian Kai. Only garnering a 1 count. Former world champion. Former world champion King Neon's another kick to the face. King Neon doesn't know what hit him. He goes for an enziguri and doesn't get it, but a knee strike from Damian Kai. Can't quite drop King Neon. Transitions into a wrist lock. King Neon breaks the hold. And King Neon, vertical suplex, almost throwing Damian Kai out of the ring. I'm telling you, Damian Kai, one of the most impressive rookies of his class. I'll give him that. And King Neon, obviously one of the biggest stars that this company has ever seen. King Neon taking control of this match. Keep in mind, it's 2 out of 3 falls as Damian Kai sweeps the leg, goes into an ankle lock. King Neon wisely getting to the ropes. And a kick to the side of King Neon from Damian Kai. Damian Kai a win or even a fall over former world champion DDT would mean so much to his career and his future in this business.
One.
No.
King Neon only giving him a 1 count. King Neon probably underestimated Damian Kai just a little bit coming into this match, and a knee right to the chin.
You okay, bro? You okay?
King Neon asking if he's okay, but I don't think he cares. As he plants him with a DDT.
Let me try.
Damian
One,
Kai
two.
in for the fight of his life here on Intensity number 3. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why 2 next level superstars have appeared on Intensity, this King Neon, big dive, but he's gonna pay for it. Damian Kai, forearm right to the face. Maybe a fist right to the face. If you're wondering why Damian Kai and Jaxson Pallas, next level superstars, are here on Intensity, my God, it's because this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, is co-branded. King Neon getting his stuff ran from Damian Kai. Damian Kai, show him what that work do. Knee to the face. A very fatigued knee to the face, and goes for a super kick. King Neon grabs the leg. Samoan drop. King Neon managed to counter there. Luckily, he didn't eat that super kick. Or it could have been the first fall of the match as he stomps away at Damian Kai's leg. Both of his legs. And the mat, I guess. And the face. Or maybe shoulder. Cameraman didn't quite get it. King Neon looks like he could be setting up for something big, but he goes to the wrist lock. Slowing this match down. Trying to... Damian Kai fighting back with big right hands. Damian Kai clothesline, it's ducked. Super kick from King freaking Neon. I'm in disbelief right now. A super kick from King Neon connecting right. Says Kupata and a big splash from King
One,
Neon.
Two.
Damian Kai manages a kick out. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this match has already impressed me, and we haven't even got to the first fall yet. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but thus far in this Quest for Gold tournament, this is my pick for match of the tournament, easily. And a knee right to the gut from Damian Kai. Damian Kai, big right hand. King Neon not going to give him any more. These two men slugging it out. Damian Kai trying to chop Neon right off the trampoline there. And a knee strike. Damian Kai and those damn knee strikes. I'm telling you. Damian Kai could be setting up an Inferno knee strike. But he's on spaghetti legs right now. Not setting an Inferno knee strike up, but a very large clothesline.
One, two.
King Neon. King Neon went from getting pinned for 1 count to 2 counts. Damian Kai. A hit right to the back. King Neon throws him to the other trampoline. King Neon in pursuit. Super kick! Damian Kai. Damian Kai. Inferno knee strike drops King Neon.
One, two, three.
And the first fall.
First fall goes to Damian Kai.
Damian Kai shocking the world. Getting that fall over King Neon. Watch this. He hit the super kick to drop King Neon back. to the other ring, the other side of the ring, and an Inferno knee strike out of nowhere.
1, 2, 3.
And Neon, not sure what hit him. Gonna have to fight back and get 2 falls back to back.
One, get it back in the ring. 2,
Neon
3,
laughing at Damian Kai.
4.
Damian Kai on the attack as Neon goes to get back in the ring. He has a hold of that arm. Damian Kai. King Neon clothesline drops Damian Kai. And Neon looks like he could be fighting back into this match. Another clothesline. Hurting himself delivering these brutal clotheslines. And King Neon. Another clothesline.
Count it. 1, 2.
Damian Kai. Ladies and gentlemen, King Neon seems to be accessing a dark side of some sort. I'm telling you, this King Neon, even though he took that pinfall, this version of King Neon could be better than the last version we saw. And if he would have faced Atlas Liger at Odyssey, he very well may have won that championship. As he's got Damian Kai up. And I don't know what that was, but it damn sure looked powerful. Damian Kai just got wrecked. King Neon. Shoulder block! Damian Kai is better just staying down right now. He's awoken something in King Neon that I don't think anybody's ever awoken. DDT.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling that's not the end of this assault. King Neon drops the legs right across the midsection of Damian Kai. Not the most athletic maneuver we've seen, but if it does the damage.
Oh, I know. I ain't trying to hold a grudge or anything, but y'all like D4 so much. The cream always rises to the top.
Going for a swanton, maybe? Misses the swanton. It definitely wasn't a D4 swanton as Damian Kai takes advantage and locks King Neon into a sleeper.
You submit.
No! Give off!
King Neon maybe fading here, much like we saw Jaxson Pallas fade earlier tonight. Damian Kai working it into a crossface, trying to cut the circulation off. King Neon could get to the ropes, but he's just going to power out. Look at the strength of King Neon! And planting Damian Kai on the mat. What an innovative counter to the crossface. Damian Kai, every time he gets momentum in this match, other than when he hit his Inferno knee strike, every time he gets momentum, King Neon shuts it down using his raw strength and power. King Neon spear! Right through the...
1, 2.
How the hell did Damian Kai kick out of that spear? King Neon threw himself right through the body of Damian Kai. And King Neon calling for another one, another spear. Turns Damian Kai inside out.
1, 2.
And he kicks out again. Damian Kai, the resilience on this guy, the balls on this guy to keep kicking out in this match. He acts like it's not 2 out of 3 falls. King Neon going for a bigger spear but a code breaker! This could be the end for King Neon in the tournament, but it's not. My word, ladies and gentlemen. King Neon was just caught with a code breaker from Damian Kai as he went for an across the ring spear. Damian Kai getting fired up, fighting back in this match. Goes for a super kick, but gets a spear when he goes for the super kick. A third spear.
1, 2, 3.
Damian Kai.
Second fall goes to King Neon.
Did you see that? How unorthodox was that impact?
1, 2, 3.
I think the reason Damian Kai stayed down for that one as we get back into the action is because he wasn't expecting the impact there. He was going for a move of his own and got countered right into a spear. And these two go into town on each other. And he ducks the clothesline. Leapfrog from Damian Kai. Oh, and there's a big kick to the face of Neon. Damian Kai can steal it. This man has been turning in performance after performance here in AWE. Matches for the ages against the likes of everyone. And a eat defeat. Suplex from King Neon.
2.
Ladies and gentlemen, how foolish of us. Mistake on our part. Damian Kai is actually 2-2, not 1-2, as he did beat El Contrastico on Next Level. So in the record books, as King Neon suplexes Damian Kai from the outside of the ring,
1, 2.
Damian Kai gets the shoulder up. Let's get another look. We've seen King Neon whip this out a few times against D4. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, our fault. It's going to make it into the video that it says Damian Kai's 1-2. Actually, he's 2-2. He did beat El Contrastico. Pop-up cutter! We've seen D4 hit that.
1.
No! You're not D4!
King Neon enraged by the similarities between Kai and D4. King Neon maybe has some PTSD or some unresolved issues with his loss at Lifeline. Maybe it's related to the concussion, I don't know. But he throws the arm of Kai right into the mat.
Do you submit?
King Neon has that arm of Damian Kai, and he's twisting and contorting it all which ways. Damian Kai hops over and manages to get Neon on the mat, and now he has the left arm of King Neon, and he's going for a crossface
Do you submit?
again. Oh, and he went to reach for the ropes, and Damian Kai not going to give him the luxury. Still wrenching away.
1, 2.
Neon managed to roll it into a cover. Damian Kai is shocked beyond belief right now. But he's going to stay on the attack. Very smart strategy by Damian Kai. Damian Kai side headlock, trying to wear down the former world champion. Elbow to the back of the head. Sling blade from Damian Kai. This could be all she wrote. This could be the beginning of the end. Double foot stomp.
1, 2.
King Neon kicks out. I think it's time for Damian Kai to come to the realization he may need to hit that Inferno knee strike to put this one to bed. And he's going for it, dialing it up. King Neon completely dodges. And Neon taking Damian Kai across. We've seen this move. There it is from King Neon. Damian Kai doesn't know where he is right now. Neon, knee to the gut. And we know what this is. Neon bomb to Damian Kai. Can Damian Kai survive?
2, 3.
No, he cannot. King Neon pulling out all the stops to come back from a 1-0 deficit in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Listen. We're having a ton of competition come in. And I don't know. They're getting tougher by the day. But I am King Neon. So D4, I don't know if you've been teaching these guys or whatever, or you're talking to them backstage, but enough with the mind games. I don't know how long I can keep doing this, but we're not over.
King Neon believes that Damian Kai, the pop-up cutter, could be related to D4.
I'll give credit to that man right there. He's no joke. And if D4 can beat him, that means D4 is even better. And I want you to know one thing, D4. I know everybody's talking about you. Everybody's around you. The whole clout's on you. Soon enough, Damian Kai will be the only name you'll hear. And that's a fact.
Damian Kai making a bold prediction for the future as we go off air here with intensity number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the late upload. It's been a busy week with everybody going back to college, going back to school. Don't forget to Neon Bomb that subscribe button. We'll see you next time with Next Level.